Police going, get on the ground, get on the ground. Then it was pop, pop, and then I was out.
A wild scene in Riverside. Police shoot and kill a woman who charged at officers with 2 big knives. And tonight we learned the 4-year-old boy who was stabbed just moments before police arrived has also died.
And the boy was the woman's grandson. And family members tell News 4 this is the woman who stabbed him and was shot by police, 38-year-old Charlene McNally Fears. News 4's Rich Newberg is live in the newsroom with the very latest tonight. Rich?
Sources tonight close to the investigation tell me there is evidence that the grandmother, Charlene Fears, had stabbed her grandson before she was shot to death by a Buffalo police officer. It was a tragic scene on Esser Avenue in Riverside. 38-year-old Charlene Fears had just been shot dead by a Buffalo police officer after authorities say she had charged toward responding officers and was armed with 2 large knives. The officers had also discovered a 4-year-old boy bleeding profusely on the porch. It was the child's maternal grandmother who the officer had just shot.
The officers were charged by a woman running out of the house who was armed with 2 large knives. The woman was subsequently shot by one of the officers.
And I heard the police going, get on the ground, get on the ground. Then it was pop, pop, and then I was out.
The little boy, whose name was Manny, died of his wounds.
You could see them like working on him, but you couldn't see the child. You could see they were like bent over, taking care of the baby, the child.
I seen the child being rushed into the ambulance, possibly, they say 4 or 5 years old. Looked very sad, very bad.
I talked with a relative of the family who was searching for answers along with everyone else. He had learned of the child's death.
I was told that she didn't make it and neither did the baby.
When did you find out about the baby?
About an hour ago.
A relative told me he was told there were 3 children in the house when the child was stabbed. 2, he said, were children of Charlene and Darrell Fears. The 3rd was the little grandson. The violent and tragic deaths have badly shaken this neighborhood.
I never think that somebody would do that to an innocent little kid, you know, like, there's nothing that a kid can do that would make you go that far.
How can a grandmother hurt her children? I mean, no, I have over 30 grandchildren. There's nothing I would do to hurt mine. No, never.
This case is being investigated by the Homicide Squad and Police Internal Affairs in Buffalo. The officer who shot Charlene Fears has not been named. Reporting live, Rich Newberg, News 4 at 11.